up, guys? Dennis here. This is Jolly Spot. So today, gonna be unboxing entry grade RX-78 F00, the Yokohama exclusive version. But this one can be acquired anywhere. And the backpack for it, the option part set. This is the latest RX-78 version where it's combined. This is the entry grade version, so it comes in two boxes. I originally meant to get this one only because I have a collection of 144 scale RX-78s. I'm still missing G40 yet. Hopefully, I can get one at a reasonable price. So this is the Expo version, and then I forgot what it's called. I've been out of touch in terms of Gundam and Gunpla stuff. Except for her, well, I actively hunted down as you all know, I actively hunted down the HG wing kits, the P Bandai ones that became a regular release in the US. So anyway, so let's start with this one. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this one. There's also like an HG version. Oh, hold on. But this is the cheaper entry grade version because again, this was what I was actually planning to get only. But there was a mix-up with the store, so they shipped this one first. It was a hassle to return it, so I reordered and I got the correct one. And they gave some freebies for the hassle, um, which I appreciate. Uh, so yeah, they didn't actually have to, give out a lot of freebies for the hassle because they explained. Anyway, so as you can see here, the RX-78 with the backpacks hopefully. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's seen. Um, and a shot of the Gundam next feature panel. And okay. What else? I forgot what it's actually called. Really sorry, but this is the solar backpack something. But unlike the other one that I'm not sure it's an AG or what. That one has clear parts instead. And here's the manual. See, so it's quite hefty. It's quite bulky. The details are nice. Camera is too far, but it's well detailed. It really looks nice, except for well, a lot of people don't really like stickers, but get what you pay for. At least it still looks nice. And it's up to you if you want to paint it instead. And then with the RX-78, so see, so it comes with the rifle, the shield, extra hands, beam saber handles, and some clear stickers. Oh. Bandai really keeps on really stepping up with their entry grades. For the entry grade is for a beginner, so you don't actually need to use tools with it when you build it. But it's well detailed. There's also an entry grade Wing Gundam now, and there's no stickers needed at all. The clear stickers here are just for cosmetic, for like decals and whatnot. So the build is simple, but again, the details are wild. this is what it looks like when combined. See? And it's not actually like a replacement part something. It's actually attachable to the whole armor, so you don't have to disassemble the kit. Oh, this is awesome. Hopefully I can go to this Gundam Next Future panel, someday. Too busy right now. And quite a bit expensive. Fly out there. Wow. So, oh well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna build this one, not this one. Maybe eventually. For now, I'll start with this one. So again, it doesn't really need tools to be built. Oh, oh, sorry. This I just like the smell of freshly opened Gunpla, freshly opened action figures, especially freshly opened card packs. So just gonna stay quiet for now and focus on the build. As you know, with the the entry grade parts are coded. The parts are all almost the injection. I forgot the term. As I said, it's been a while since I've been into Gunpla. Injection molded or something, and then I forgot. So it's color coded, alright. It's quite intimidating if you haven't built Gunpla. I know it says that you don't need any tools, but I'm afraid I might actually accidentally stab a part. So I'm just gonna cut them out. B1. B1. Oh, here you are. Lots of tiny parts. I think I'm gonna need some of my other tools. I need these guys. For detailing. I'm gonna put some already here. Oh, so easy. It's a easy. And all I have to do is let it dry out and then erase the excess ink. So, how about you guys? What are you building right now? So, let's start with the eyes. No, I'm acting like an idiot with the sound effects. There we go. And B1. One. The B11. Hmm. Thinking I should start inking most of the parts already once they're still in the runners. Oh wow, that's not. Maybe I'll refrain from doing it for now. It's quite intimidating. But again. Ooh, scary. Ooh, scary. Ooh, I got me nervous. Got it. I know I still need to send it off, but I'll just do it another time. Mm-hmm. 23 and 2. They combine. For those of you who may have noticed, that was in reference of English dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pyramid of Light movie. Here, Kaiba says, they combine. Because he fused his XYZ Dragon tank cannon. It's awesome. So awesome. A lot of awesome things back in our day. Wouldn't you guys agree? For those 90s kids, mid to late 80s, life was awesome. We had the option to play outside or watch cool shows or play video games. Lots of options. Ooh, so cool. I think I'm gonna sand out the pieces later. I'll put this guy here. I'll just take it apart later and then detail it. Wow, this looks awesome. Like out of the bat, out of the box. Ugh. See? This looks nice. So much detail. So awesome. So, as you noticed, we're still here in the workstation because I have a lot of stuff on the table that I haven't on our hobby table. We still have a lot of things to do. Like this one at the moment. Just trying to find time to build a kit. Quite frankly, my eyesight is starting to get really bad. I don't know if it has to do with the glasses that I'm wearing, or maybe age is really just catching up to me. Trouble with small parts. As lately, I've finally got the time to build the Go Lion, the Voltron, the Lion Force Voltron, the model kit. I was able to build it during one rest day and one day where I have work, but there was nothing to do that day, so I just got around to building it. Okay, the arm. Oh, it's coming up so nice. Awesome. 1718. So we're gonna do my building technique. So what I do is get opposite parts. I mean, get the parts for both sides. Okay. So I can build them all at once. And it won't give it any trouble at all since it's technically just a mirror build. I put it like that here. Not sure it's still seen. Ah, yes, it is. We're gonna do hands later. Alright, what the hell? I'm gonna do it now. 34, 36. Huh. There's 10. Where's 10? Oh, it's here. It's actually here. I'm gonna get this one instead. See? So he has a fist already. For parents who would like to teach their kids patience, accuracy, and eventually artistic thinking, because you can modify and paint stuff in Gunpla world, and not just in Gunpla but other plastic models as well. So, building plastic models is a good hobby. I've always said that video games are good. Video games and hobbies like these are good in moderation. Of course, sports are good as well. Take a sport or two, then your kids play video games from time to time. Just explain things to them. Like we're in, for example, in GTA. Like that's what I do with my daughter, so she understands that GTA is just a work of fiction. You can have fun there, but you can't do it in real life. Or in Gunpla, where it teaches her to practice her accuracy, her patience, the following instructions as well, and her artistic side. She, uh, for those who have watched our channel and our page before, you know that my daughter was able to bag a national level competition in Gamba building before. We haven't been joining lately. We're far from the capital where it's being held, and we're a bit too busy. So we can't find time to join for now. But you don't have to specifically join it. Just have to enjoy it, have fun. Uh, Card games as well. Card games are fun. Not the gambling card games, but though it does teach you math. But other card games teach you math as well. Whether it's Pokemon, I'm just gonna mention the top three because they are the ones that I'm playing. Pokemon, TCG, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is the first card game that we've ever learned. First got it in the PlayStation 1. It was awesome, and then the anime came out, and it was wild and awesome. And then Magic. Well, Magic. I've been aware of Magic ever since I was a kid. I've seen it in magazines. I've seen it with older relatives, and back then I thought it was really cool. It was awesome. But back in the 90s, we all know the thing with Magic, where what happened with the same thing that happened with D&D, where people think it was like worshiping We're worshipping you know what. Yeah, we all know it wasn't true. But that's how people are. They tend to be angry or afraid of something that they don't understand. And we all know that people prefer to believe that what they're thinking or doing is right rather than accepting when it's wrong. That's not a good thing. What else? What else? Oh, I'm talking too much nonsense, perhaps. But it's true. Anyway, it's this an old man babbling. So anyway, if you wanna teach your kids some hobbies, aside from sports and playing music, well, those are good, great things as well in self defense. Because the world is weird right now. Like, what's wrong with the world? Uh, uh, these hobbies are good. There's Warhammer, Gundam, plastic model building. There's card games like three that I mentioned. There's also a lot of other card games like Disney's Larkana, Flesh and Blood, the even some anime related um, card games like One Piece, Dragon Ball, and they relaunched. I believe they relaunched the Digimon card game. For the longest time, that's one of the good card games that I played before. But they have different mechanics now. Oh, there's that one. And what else? What else? There's a new Gundam card game. That's a cool one as well. I initially got the beta box, but I did not have anyone to play with, so I sold it, and then suddenly it caught on. So what was me? I lost my beta box, but I have a starter kit on the way. I forgot the name, but it's of course it's gonna be Gundam Wing, my favorite Gundam series. So building, this is what I do. But hold on, do something for a bit. Let's pause it for. Okay, we're back. Alright, it's over 30 minutes now. Almost 30 minutes, so gonna be as quick as possible. Um, Especially with these type of kits, the entry games, it's easy to do these instead. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Why is it not being flush? Ah, knew it. It's not something to do with a nub. Shouldn't have forced it. It's gonna ruin the kit. Now it's better. There we go. I'm gonna remember that thing. Here. Just gonna cut that out a bit. Into kids always has assistance from adults. Or just use uh, sanding paper. See? Boom! 2 arms right away. Oops. There we go. It's like this. Right? Oh, what? How do I do it? I gotta start with this first. So, then, ooh, ooh, yeah. That's weird. That's weird. Unless I got it jumbled. And indeed I did. Indeedy. There we go. Almost botched it. Did not notice that I placed them on wrong sides. On the wrong side. That's the fault on my part. Luckily, I noticed it. Cause the notch. Noticed that the notch is skew. Tight. The joints are flimsy. It's scary. See? Boom. See? Boom. There you go. Oh, huh? It's flimsy. B2, 2122. we're talking about a lot of hobbies, not just with video games. I remember back during the pandemic, a lot of scalpers were going after video game consoles. The prices were skyrocketing. But luckily, they're normalized now. I forgot a part. 21. And I think that's around the same time when they started scalping the other card games as well. Like, what the F, man? Your problem. I know you need money, I know it's about business, but couldn't you pick something else? And why are you scalping? I mean, a few dollars increase in price. This maybe is acceptable. Or you want, uh, but making everything overpriced is you know what move. You know, like, why do that? Could have, or no, I don't want to say choose another hobby. Stop scalping. That's the reason why the premium Bandai or the other exclusive kits prices are skyrocketing. Like if you check on the P Bandai website, uh, for example, the MG Heavy Arms Custom, you can get it at around $40, 40 or less dollars, around that around. It's a rough estimation of the Philippine peso versus dollar. It's around like that. But because of the awesome kit, uh, don't know what to call people businessmen. They're just scalping, but to those businessmen, you're gonna buy it from them. I understand if the increase is like $10 or $20 maybe for the shipping cost and whatnot, but like, the last time I checked, MG Heavy Arms Custom, it's over $100. So I don't know how they got it like that. Not even to like example this. Yeah, it's around $40 or less. So more or less $40. And up to 60 maybe is acceptable, or 50 or 60, yeah, it's acceptable. But something that's over $100, like, you're taking the fun out of it. Same goes with card games. Like recently with Pokemon and with Magic, especially with the Final Fantasy set, here prices were everything skyrocketed so hard. I know there's inflation, but the prices were just way too high. Like longtime fans of some longtime fans of Magic and Final Fantasy were unable to acquire that particular set. They had to wait. And they were able to get it eventually, but it's either at a really high price or they had to wait a really long time. Then there's the one in Pokemon. Come on, it's a card game that initially created for kids. And the scalpers like, oh, running around. There's a lot of videos surfacing recently here in the Philippines where scalpers are running towards Toy Kingdom and Toys R Us. They're the biggest. They're two of the biggest toy stores or chain of toy stores here in the Philippines. They're running around racing against collectors to just to scout, the sets. Like, really, if you're really good at figuring it out how to make money, try it on something else. Not like a kid's card game, but people will just say, it is what it is. Lose you lose. Or don't buy it if you don't have money to buy it. I can understand that sentiment, but that's not the point. The point is scalping. Makes people lose interest in something. So how can it continue to prosper and cultivate if everything is scalped? Like it's going to be inaccessible. I even saw some videos online, mostly in Costco or Walmart, where scalpers getting the whole shelves of Pokemon cards. Like, thankfully, it isn't as bad as that anymore. During the Final Fantasy, it went up like that. It went crazy like that. Kind of went crazy with it's Spider-Man as well. Mm, but it normalized quickly. I'm not saying that the set was bad, but it wasn't what people expected, or maybe people just got overwhelmed. Too much Universe Beyond. Frankly, I like the Universe Beyond. You got Lord of the Rings, you got Final Fantasy. Maybe they should have spread it quite a bit so people wouldn't be too overwhelmed. As for plastic models, it isn't being scalped as much as before, like during the pandemic, where there was a boom in toy collecting and plastic model building. Yes, everyone, everyone had a lot of time at their disposal. Oh, look, so it's coming out really awesome now. Almost done. Ooh. Uh, That's my 2 cents. No, I did not make a lot of sense. I just wanted to share my thoughts. Those who are watching. Ah, almost done. So excited, pumped up. Oh, oh crap. So much to do. Maybe I'm gonna finish up the legs. Oh, what the trying to cut it so there's as little nubs as possible. And as you can see, some ridiculous B5. I don't know how to. Okay, what else do we need? 9, 8. Let's go. I'm really hoping to play Baldur's Gate with my daughter today. She's busy watching. She doesn't have any school today. And it's my rest day. Maybe later tonight because she doesn't have any school tomorrow as well, so it's a really long weekend for her. And tomorrow I'm gonna be so I need to use up all my credits for this year. Anyway, where are we? 32, 38, 33. Ah, no. No. This one is not identical. So let's try with this one. Oh, where did it fall? Oh crap. I'm sorry. 38. 38. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, fell off. No, it's gonna widen apart. So no. I'm not removing the nubs. It's bad as it is. I know it says that you don't have to use tools, but no, a cleaner build and clean it up. so much detail in the kit. It's gonna take a lot of time detailing them. So just gonna reserve it for another day. Oh, in you go. So easy to build. And it's quite fun too. So as you can hear, my daughter's having fun outside. Playing to their TV. Alright. She doesn't have any school and she's done with her homework. It's one thing that I really, there's a lot of things that I'm proud of her for, but that's one of the simple things that she does. Like, you don't have to tutor her or help her with reviewing school. Like, she does everything on her own. They rarely see her do her homework here at home because she's already done. That's a good habit for me. Yes, to be honest, I'm the type of person to do everything that's needed to be done so I can get it out of the way. And then the remaining time I can have for myself. I've always preached that mindset. It's cool, you know. You're done with all your obligations. So what's stopping you from having fun? Oh, forgot about this. Almost tossed the beam saber handles away. I think they can fit the beam saber beams, the HD ones. So, gonna try to dig up some when I have time. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, what? So detailed. It's like looking at an RG kit. Wow, wow, wee wow. Go to 30. Of the same. Hold on. What the? Oh, crap. Made a mistake. He shouldn't bother it. He shouldn't have a problem. Sting. Oh, see? And then, alright. These are movies for now. Ah, okay. I see. I see. That's what's stopping you. Oh. Okay, guys, so it's done. Kit is done. Finally. Yeah, look at that. See? It's all finished. So, first, we're gonna put on the iconic shield. Okay, almost done here. Okay. Wow, how they make more of these? It's relaxing to build. You don't have to take too much time. That's one thing. The other is, yeah, I think that's the main thing actually. Oh, they really detailed. And here we are with our generic Gundam pose. Generic standing position. Looks awesome. Yeah, tight joints. See? What? Oh, this. Why are there so much parts for a gun? It's just a gun. Oh, are there more parts for the gun than the... See? In all its glory. It's all its glorious look. So, I'm just gonna cut this off later. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Boop.